Okay, bete, the chapter for the day is Principles of Management. As we have already studied in chapter 1, what is the meaning of management? It's clear, features, functions, and all that stuff. So now we are up to what are the principles. So can any one of you please tell me what do you mean by principles? When we say ki, okay, Jasmine want to say. Yes, Jasmine?
Principles can be said as general guidelines for making the decisions.
Very good. For example, name a principle which you used to follow. You may have your own principles in your life. Everyone has. Anyone?
Principle of punctuality.
Jasmine, kindly repeat.
Ma'am, principle of punctuality.
Okay, principle of punctuality. Very good. That I will always be on time. It should never happen the teacher has started the chapter, I have missed 2-3 statements and then you are joining. So that is a very good principle which you are following in your life. So principles basically, this is the concluding statement, principles are some guidelines or some rules which we may have set for ourselves. Got it? They are general guidelines which guides and instruct behavior of an individual. Everyone has its own principles. So when it comes to principles, there are different types of principles. As in science, there are principles of science, pure science. But those principles cannot be compared with principles of management. Why we can't compare principles of management with principles of science? In the previous chapter, we have studied about it. Okay, Aditi. Yes, Aditi?
Ma'am, because management is an inexact science.
Because management is inexact science, we have already studied that management principles are universally applicable and it will give same results when they are applied anywhere. Kahin bhi, we have discussed it in the previous chapter that scientific principle, for example, gravity. On earth, wherever you go, the principle of gravity will be applicable and it will give you same result. Whereas when it comes to management principle, the management principles are also universally applicable, but it will not give you same results. So we can say that the principles of science are rigid, whereas principles of management are flexible. They are evolving, ever-changing, and dynamic. Okay. So before starting on with this topic, first of all, I would like to introduce you with two persons. The names are already written here on the board. One is Henry Fayol and other is F.W. Taylor. I have already told you who is F.W. Taylor. His name is Frederick Winslow Taylor. If you want, I will write it down here. It's Frederick Winslow. Winslow means slowly you can win. So Frederick Winslow Taylor. This is the full name of F.W. Taylor. ये CA entrance में आया हुआ question. 1 mark में MCQs were there. F.W. Taylor की full form बतानी. So it was like some other options were there, but the right answer is Frederick Winslow Taylor. Okay. Now why I have written these two persons' names? I think I have already introduced you with this person, F.W. Taylor. Can anyone tell me who is F.W. Taylor? He is popularly called as okay. Kanika want to answer? Yes, Kanika.
Father of scientific management.
Very good. He is called as, well, both of these persons, they are called as fathers. Henry Fayol is called as father of management, या फिर father of general management. And F.W. Taylor is called as father of scientific management. Both are called as fathers. The only difference is this is the father of management, and this one is father of scientific management. Is it clear, bete? He is called as father of general management or simple management. Both are one and the same thing. And this one is called as father of scientific management. What is difference between these two? We will discuss it when we will do this chapter in the upcoming classes. मैं आपको इन दोनों की पूरी इंट्रोडक्शन, इनका बैकग्राउंड, हिस्ट्री, जो भी इनका करियर था, कैसी स्टडीज थी, इनका एजुकेशन, all these questions are going to come in your board exam. For example, last year there was a question that what is the profession of Henry Fayol? So by profession, Henry Fayol was, you don't know. So tomorrow in the class, I am going to ask you the same question. You are, this is your homework part. Henry Fayol and F.W. Taylor की history पढ़नी है. What they were, from where they have been, like studies कहाँ से करी, career में क्या किया, and which theories they have given, how they become. किसी को हम father of the nation या father of the management ऐसे ही नहीं बोलेंगे. He may have contributed a lot with the subject, to the subject, so that's why he is called as. So I am going to ask you this question tomorrow. So now we are going to discuss management principles with the principles of pure science. We have, ये question भी 1 mark में आता है. Management principles are not universal as that of pure science. Comment. So you will write the same answer I have told you just now. कि management principles are universal in nature, but they give different results in different situations. So they are general guidelines. They are not rigid. They are flexible, and they are mainly behavioral. Because management के principles we are applying on human beings. Science के principles are applied everywhere. ठीक है? So pure science versus management is clear to you. Next is values. Now some students may have this misconception also. They compare values with principles. Do you think that principle management की बात करते हैं? Principles of management will be same like the values? और principles and values में कोई difference होता है? हम कहते हैं तुम्हारी लाइफ में कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है, moral values नहीं है. So values is one thing. The other thing is principles. तुम्हारी लाइफ में कोई principle नहीं. He is a man of his words. He is a man of principles. ऐसे बोलते हैं. So what is difference between these two words? Anyone wants to give it a try? No one. Okay. So let me. Okay. Just tell me some values. ये तो पता है. कुछ values बताइए. In your life, you may have some values. Yes, Aditi. What are the values you have, you possess, which you think you are following? Values.
Values. Ma'am, values as in जो
Okay, Jasmine want to share. Yes, Jasmine.
Ma'am, value of discipline.
Okay, वैसे discipline is more of a principle which we are following. Like principles में क्या होता है? Difference मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. One, दोनों को follow ही करते हैं हम. Values are based on our interest, our thoughts, our ethics, the background from where we are coming, that molds our values. Got it? Like when you are coming from a Sikh religion, for example, Sikh family, the Sikh people, they are very much popular for their helping nature. It is a value which is imbibed within them, that they are always ready to help someone. But this is a choice. Got it? The value is a choice which you make for yourself. In a class, you want to help someone, you don't want to help. So that is a value. which is very much personal, which is social, like which get affected from emotional and social life of a person. That are values. Then principles. Principles are somewhere strict rules which are being followed by an individual in his or her life. Okay. Aditi, yes, you want to say?
Ma'am, no.
Okay, you were unmute, na? So that's why I thought. So ये चीज एक थोड़ी और रखना ध्यान में. Values are more or less personal in nature. They are imbibed from the emotional, the social, the political circle in which you are dwelling. Whereas the principles are some guidelines which affects your behavior, your nature, and the way you are going to make a choice. That is principles. Principles of management अगर हम बोल रहे हैं. For example, as a manager, you are supposed to treat your two employees equally. You are not allowed to partial bias between those two employees. आप उनमें कोई partiality नहीं कर सकते हो, biasness नहीं कर सकते हो. As a teacher, I need to treat all of you equally. This is a principle of a teacher. This is principle of a manager. This is a rule. I have to do that. Okay? This is principle. Now, when it comes to value, that is my choice. If I am going out of the way to help a child, वो मेरी values हैं. I want to help that person. कोई एक बच्चा है, financially उसको problem है, I am helping that child. किसी को academics में problem है, I am helping that child by putting some extra efforts. That are my values. That are not the principles. Got it? Next, the third word is techniques of management and principles of management. आप NCERT पढ़ोगे, वहाँ ये तीनों words को थोड़ा-थोड़ा आपको कहीं ना कहीं दिया है. और 1 mark में question can come. Difference between the principles of pure science and principles of management. Difference between values and difference between principles. And then difference between techniques of management and principles of management. So इन दोनों का difference भी आपको आना चाहिए. Difference between the two. Techniques और principles में क्या difference होता है? What are techniques? Ketan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What do you think? What are techniques? Technique of
Ma'am,
doing something.
technique is a way or method to do something.
Very good. Technique is a method to do something, and principle is the mental setup to do the same thing. When you are bagging it with the guidelines, some rules and regulations are being told you, and then you are doing the work. For example, equally treat karna apne employees ko, this is a principle. But when I am implementing it in my organization by fixing fixed salary for one post, even he like a boy or a girl, or physically challenged or physically fit, कोई भी individual उस post पे होगा, I will give this much salary. This is a technique. How I am going to back that principle. Principle was there to equally treat. Now how I am going to treat with my methods. That is the techniques of management. Okay? Techniques of management means the methods how I am going to work, like how I am going to manage the work. The methods, the set of steps which I will be taking, that is the techniques. So ये one word, ये 1 mark के लिए 3 questions आपको बता दिए. पहले तो ये 2 थे, father of management, father of scientific management. Then difference between pure science and like principles of pure science and principles of management. Difference between values and management. Difference between techniques of management and principles of management. ठीक है जी? So these are few 1 mark questions which can be there in the question. Now the next question is, now what are the features of management principles? Features of principles of management. Some features are the same as of management. Management के जो features थे, कुछ feature यहाँ पे भी same रहेंगे. कुछ फीचर्स हमारे जो है वो चेंज हो जाते हैं. व्हाट आर दोस फीचर्स? अभी मैंने आपको बताया है कि मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल्स आर एप्लीकेबल एवरीवेयर. एवरीवेयर इट इज अप्लाइड. छोटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होगी, बड़ी होगी, स्कूल होगा, हॉस्पिटल होगा, एयरपोर्ट होगा, इट विल बी एप्लीकेबल एवरीवेयर. सो फर्स्ट फीचर विल बी इट इज universal applicability. Universal applicability, it means it is applied everywhere. Everywhere it is applied, but I'm not changing my statement. Its result will not be same everywhere. ठीक है? Okay. So universal applicability is there. This is the first feature. Number 2. These are general guidelines. This is a very important point. This one, please note it down. This principle, this feature is very important for 1 mark. The question can come. मैं आपको statement पढ़ के बताती हूँ. How it can come? The statement will be noted down. Principles of management do not provide ready-made solution to all managerial problems. I repeat, principles of management do not provide ready-made solution to all managerial problems. Kindly comment, like comment लिखा होगा, इस पे comment करो. So what you will say? Do you think कि management principles are the मतलब intact है? Whatever is told, you are supposed to do the same. वो same ही हो जाएगा? ऐसा तो नहीं होगा. मैंने आपको अभी बताया, management principle apply सब जगह होंगे, but उनके results as it is I, it's not guaranteed. Its results are not guaranteed. They are not ready-made solution. कि okay, your worker is not satisfied, give him full salary, he will get satisfied. Or he will start working efficiently. No, this may be there. Salary उसको full दे दो, वो अच्छे से काम करेगा, हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता. So they are just general guidelines. You can apply and see if it works or not. ठीक है? They are general guidelines. They are not specific or ready-made solutions. Next feature of this principles is that these principles are being formed by practice and observation. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Observation और experimentation भी लिख सकते हैं. The principles of management, this we have studied in the previous chapter also, that principles of management are formulated with regular practice, observation and experimentation. See? This is clear. I hope it is clear to you. Next is that management principles are flexible. They are not rigid. As in science, it is rigid that C plus O2 will be CO2, H2 plus O will be H2O. Gravity will bring things down. These things are fixed, rigid. But in management, the features says that these principles are not rigid, they are flexible. Okay, you can change it. Its intensity can be increased or decreased according to the situation. So these principles are flexible in nature. Then it is mainly behavioral. Now behavioral का meaning क्या है? Behavioral means बेटे कि जो management के principles की मैं बात कर रही हूँ, I'm going to teach you. This Henry Fayol has given 14 principles of management. This F.W. Taylor has given 4 principles and then some techniques of management. So these principles are not like the theories, जैसे physics, chemistry में theory है कि आपने जी Newton's law पढ़ लिया या कोई और theory पढ़ लिया आपने and you are implementing it in that same way. Here, what I am going to talk to you is about human behavior. That if you are human, your resources are not working in that way but you want, तो तुम उनको इस तरह से मोल्ड कर सकते हो. As I have given you example, your workers are not working efficiently, but you can do. तो यहाँ पे प्रिंसिपल्स में ऐसे प्रिंसिपल्स मिलेंगे कि उनको फेयर सैलरी दे दो, उनको इक्वली ट्रीट करो, उनको यूनिटी उनकी बनाओ, आपस में टीम स्पिरिट सीख करो, एंड देन उनको इनिशिएटिव करने का मौका दो, उनको प्रॉपर अथॉरिटी एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दो. सो दीज प्रिंसिपल्स आर जस्ट गाइडलाइंस टू चेंज ह्यूमन बिहेवियर. They are not the principles which you can apply to things or non-living, like non-living things or the activities. You can't apply it. You can apply it only human beings, because we are dealing with human beings and their nature is unpredictable. So you have to apply it and see what is the result. Then the principles shows. Next is cause and effect relationship. साइंस में भी पढ़ा था ये हमने. Cause and effect relationship is being studied through this principles of management. जैसे मैंने आपको भी बताया कि your worker is not working with full efficiency, give him training. Your worker is not working properly, motivate him with some incentive or treat him equally, give him respect. So we give him full salary, he will work properly. We will not give him full salary, he will not work properly. So cause and its effect is also studied through these management principles. ठीक है बेटे? Clear नहीं है तो you can ask me again कि मैम ये point clear नहीं है. And the last is that these principles are contingent in nature. Contingent का meaning आपको, I hope it is very much clear to you. Accounts में आपने contingent word पढ़ा है. Can anyone please tell me what is the meaning of contingent? I think Aditi, Jasmine.
Which may happen or may not.
Yes, which may happen or which may not happen. That is contingent. Contingent liabilities हमने पढ़ी है. Contingent activity, like contingent events are there. Sometime it may happen, it may not happen. Similarly, here also मैं already आपको बोल चुकी हूँ कि management principles may work or may not work. It differs from person to person. Some people they will work when we guide them. Some people they work in opposite direction. We motivate them, they stop working. जो वो पहले कर रहे थे वो भी छोड़ देते. So it is contingent in nature. The management principles are not intact. They are not guaranteed that it will be applied and it will give this type of result, right? So these are various features of principles of management. Most of the time the question comes for 1 mark only. 1 mark question can be there from these all points. It will be in the form of a case study. Case study will be there and they will ask you which feature of principles of management is being highlighted. ठीक है? और जो point common थे, जैसे universal applicability was there in management also, वो यहाँ पेपर में नहीं आएगा. ठीक है? जो particular points principles के साथ related हैं, that can come. For example, ये general guidelines and then practice and experimentation से बना है, और it is mainly behavioral in nature. So these 3 points are most important to be asked in your board exam. ये 3 points इनको highlight कर लो, इनको समझ लो, doubt है तो you can ask me now. Rest all points you have to study, but these 3 are most important, right? Next question is, what is the significance of principles of management? What is the importance of principles of management? And I hope we need not to look into the book for this answer. We already know what is the importance of management will be the importance of principles. Yes or no? Whatever management help us to do, its principle is a part of management. So definitely the same points will be there. So now any one of you can answer me ki what is the importance of principles of management? What is its importance? Any one of you can answer. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Mitali, Tanya. Okay, Mitali, please answer.
Management increases efficiency.
Very good.
Management helps to achieve group goals.
Yes.
Management also helps in development of society. It also helps in achievement of personal objective.
Very good.
And it helps in survival in dynamic situations.
ठीक है. Okay. Any other point if anyone else want to discuss here? No. Okay. So let me sum up these points from the book which is given by NCERT. More or less they will be same. थोड़ा सा difference होगा तो you can ask me if you are finding it difficult. Number 1 is providing manager with useful insight into reality. Insight into reality means the manager will be, with the help of these principal, managers will be able to check it out what actually will work in this situation. Like these principles are general guidelines which help him to take a better decision. To take a decision, he needs to check into the reality. What we have formulated these policies, but they are not going to work. So what's going to work? You are going to ask your employees, ask your subordinates that what do you want? Do you think that these many resources are enough? If no, yes. So with the help of these principles, manager is going to check into the reality. Number 2, optimum utilization of resources will be there, which will increase effectiveness and efficiency of the company. You have already covered this point. Next is, yes, when you are doing your work with the principles backing, like ऐसे random कोई manager बन गया और एक बंदा पूरे principles को follow करके काम कर रहा है, then he will be more scientific in his approach. Yes. And then it helps an organization in meeting the changing environment. That means it helps the organization to become dynamic. We have already covered. Next is, it helps the organization to fulfill its social responsibility too. Personal objective to करने ही है, social responsibility भी fulfill हो जाएगा. And then management helps, like these principles will make the organization, the management, training, education and research a more preferable for the company's employees. Okay? That's all for the importance of principles of management. And next is the theory given by Henry Fayol and F.W. Taylor, which we are going to start tomorrow. Right? Now, in case you have any doubt in these points, you can ask me.